Bitcoin has surged to all-time highs once again, and the question remains, can this momentum be sustained? You're watching Traders Next Door. I'm your host, Ed Katashabe from Forex Insights SA, and this is the Daily Scoop. So one of the reasons Bitcoin has hit all-time highs in recent times is over the last 30 days, over $8 billion has flowed into Bitcoin's ETFs. And this is a massive demand surge against a very fixed supply. So this imbalance alone is part of the reason that Bitcoin has seen this surge in price. Also, there has been a growing skepticism around the US current fiscal path, with Washington showing very little interest in cutting these deficits and even signaling openness to more spending. Investors are starting to lose confidence in the current fiat currencies. So Bitcoin is increasingly being seen as a hedge against the currencies right now. So a lot of experts believe this is the beginning of Bitcoin's major move to truly surpass its previous records and really become one of the powerhouse currencies of the global financial markets. However, not all experts are in the same boat. Some experts have doubts against the whole growing concern against the current currencies like the US dollar, and believe this current narrative of Bitcoin being the currency to take over has not seen sustained support in the past and is likely going to rally back down in the near future. Without macroeconomic pressure to back it, this institutional demand alone is not enough to see this consistent rise in Bitcoin that is going to hold up over the next coming months to years. We've also seen the other crypto markets haven't seen the same rise in demand that we saw in Bitcoin in recent times. Bitcoin is almost like the gold of the cryptocurrencies. It is a money asset, whereas the altcoins like Ethereum and Solana are more like the tech side of the crypto world. Their use cases and adoption paths tend to be a little bit different. So right now we've seen a surge in Bitcoin's prices, but the altcoins have yet to see that same surge. But we could see all this change in the near future because it is alleged that President Trump is expecting to host another crypto dinner where he's going to host a bunch of the biggest players in the crypto markets trying to figure out a path forward. And some experts believe this might actually be a net negative for crypto overall because they do not believe in Donald Trump's vision for crypto in the near future. But however, it is going to be a significant event once it takes place. If this leads to a pro-crypto pivot from the SEC, a momentum on the stablecoin bill that is currently being debated in Congress, and an executive order establishing a Bitcoin strategic reserve, then we could see Bitcoin and other altcoins alike really surging to massive prices in the coming future. So this path forward of Bitcoin becoming a more institutional asset is really the reason why it is surging in price. And if it remains true, the reason why it's going to remain relatively high in price in the coming future. So we're going to have to wait and see what new policies are going to take into effect in the coming months. Is the SEC going to go more towards Bitcoin? Are these bills going to be passed? And if so, it looks like Bitcoin could be a massive asset to hold for the long term because the future is projected very bullish if these things hold true. But we're going to have to wait and see and keep up on the latest. You can go ahead and keep watching this channel. Go ahead, like, share, and subscribe. Share this with your crypto friends. And we're going to see if Bitcoin is going to become the next big thing in the financial space. You've been watching Traders Next Door. I've been Ed Katashabe, and we will see you next one.